Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Joel, and this is A Stable Life. Hey, do you know what day it is?
It's donkey day.
Yeah? Do you know what time it is?
Manure time.
I feel like we got that backwards.
I feel like you feel like you're wrong.
Whoa. We have all the grain taken out of the feed bins and into all of the stalls. We've got lots of help today. All the muck buckets are out of the stalls and in the aisleways. Even Petey showed up down here. I have no idea for how long, but he's here, so that's exciting. We also have Gavin over here. Gavin, are you excited that it's Manure Day? Woo! Now that's the excitement we need, that's for sure. So with everything taken care of, it's time to let in the horses. So we're gonna start with the new guy, and that's George. So let's see how George is doing. George! Hey, George. I think he's doing good. You ready, George? Hey, bud. Come here. Yeah, come here. In case you're wondering, we're still not turning George out into the herd. He's still being warmed up to the herd. So that means that he is in the lower arena at night and in the left run during the day. There you go, buddy. Look at that, they got a nice nameplate for him too. Looking spicy. Man, look at that view, guys. You seeing those trees with the fog? Buster, what do you think of the views? Oh, thank you, Rocky. Appreciate it. I didn't even know Rocky did that. I thought it was just Buster. Man, this is exciting. Hey, Sriracha, good morning. Sriracha. I just called Poncho Sriracha. Can you believe this? I'm sorry, Poncho. Come on. What did you do to the gate, Poncho? Jeepers. If you couldn't already tell, we got quite a bit of rain yesterday, so it's rather slippery out here and muddy. We work with what we got, right? With Poncho going in, we're gonna go ahead and let in the middle field. Morning, Jack. There you go, bud. Go on ahead. And then we got Rebel and Champ. Casino, you're all the way down there. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I don't see out there, guys? Brown bales. I don't see any hay whatsoever. And we just put hay out Saturday. You just saw that in the video. The most recent one. I also see some changes to the structure down there. No worries, we'll go down there and check it out. All the horses are in. It's time to let in the big field. Morning, Danny. Morning, Suede. Morning, Duke. Morning, Spitfire. Hey, Declan. Hey, Weather. Sriracha? Yeah, you're Sriracha. And Archer. Obi, Gavin, and Skywalker. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm having a little problems telling Sriracha and Poncho apart. Now that the halter's off, it's like, oh, a little challenging. Morning, Argento. And then we got Roni, William, and Docs all the way at the bottom, coming on up. Well, good morning. How are you guys doing over there? Wow, things are really sloppy today. I think we got more rain than I thought we did. Morning, Roni. Let's see. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Argento went to the right stall. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. So we are out here, we are about to get started with everything. As referenced in the previous video, they were using this postal dig to drill some holes into the ground for a new building that we're building down in the big field. I don't need this hooked up right now, and it's just gonna be swinging all over the place, so I'm gonna unhook it over there so that I can use this to haul the round bales. I'm thinking I'm also gonna hook it up to the rotary chopper so I have the counterballast, and also so I'm ready for this upcoming weekend because I feel like I'm probably gonna be mowing. Time will tell on that. All right, tractor's all set and ready for moving the round bales. Thanks to the help of Petey and Gavin. Thank you guys, appreciate it. So Gavin's gonna get started on Manure while I'm working on taking out the round bales. And if it's okay with Gavin, I'm cool with taking the camera, giving a little Gavin camera action with the Manure, a little spice. Just a little spice. Okay. All right, thank you.
That one was Declan's. You can tell because it's the heaviest and the smelliest. And I don't know if you can feel that steam, but it is hot too, which makes it worse.
So we got a nice big full load, and Gavin's heading on down, taking it to the compost pile.
I think I can fit 2 more on there.
know, they make extension rails that come off the wagon on each side. Gives it an extra 2 foot of height.
Why don't we get some of those?
I bet you that would be pretty nice. So while Gavin's working on taking out manure, I put 1 round bale out in the big field. I was looking at the feeder, and basically there's a little bit left in there. And if I were to put a new round bale out here, Suede here would eat the new round bale and not the remainders of the old round bale, right? I'm gonna put a round bale out in the middle field this afternoon after they have been in it for the day. That way they can polish that off, and then it's ready for the next herd that's coming out at night. See, Suede likes that idea better, don't you? Don't you, Suede? All right, good deal. And then we're also going to be taking the last round bale. I know, already the last round bale from all the hay that we got, and we're gonna be putting that actually in the hay mow, and we're gonna be peeling that off and using that to feed the horses in here. We have a little bit of square bales, but we don't have a lot, so we're trying to spare the remaining hay that we have in here as much as possible, and we do have round bales, so we're trying to utilize them to the best of our ability. So anyways, that moves us on over to daily care. And as you guys have noticed, they have blankets on. And basically the way that we work on blanketing our horses is we're trying to help them get winter coats. So we don't want them to be blanketed unnecessarily, but because of the rain, that creates a whole new conundrum, because as you'd imagine, when it's 50 or 40 degrees outside and raining, it's a little hard for you to stay warm. And so they have rain blankets on, rain jackets on basically, and that's the whole point of these guys. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna come through and make sure that all of the straps are hooked appropriately. There's 2 in the middle, and then there's 2 that hook underneath their back legs in the back. And that's it. That's all I gotta do when they have their blankets on. We don't blanket them when it's clear outside until the temperature gets down to around 35 degrees Fahrenheit. The reason being, we're trying to help them develop that winter coat. If you blanket them before that, you certainly can, that's your choice, but we're just trying to help them develop that winter coat. That way they're a little bit more hardy and they're ready for when the cold winters do get here. If you blanket them at 50, 60 degrees, then they don't have a thick winter coat. The byproduct of that means that they're going to get really cold when the temperatures get down into 0 degrees Fahrenheit or even the negatives. I see Declan's got a loose strap. The nice thing about these straps is that they've been hanging low all night, and so they're covered in mud, urine, and horse manure. The good stuff. Alrighty guys, do you know what time it is?
It's doggy time!
Oh man, I always appreciate Gavin's zeal. It's just so appreciated. All right. Hey, are you guys ready for some food? Huh? Yeah, good morning, Buster. Yeah, what's up guys? How you doing, huh? How you doing? In case you're wondering why they still have blankets on, they're actually calling for rain today and tonight, so that's why all of them still have their blankets on. All of their blankets will be coming off tomorrow. We have about 4 days of dryness coming up, and the temperature is above 35 degrees. So they'll be back to being naked. Here we go. There you go, boys. What do you say we open that door up there for you, huh? Oh, just in case anyone wants any information on Buster and Rocky and you're new here, you can go ahead and just pause the video right here, and this gives you all the information on Buster and Rocky. Okay, I'm gonna go open up that window.
Hey, did you like the video yet? Good.
There you go, boys. We'll get them some hay a little bit later on. As mentioned earlier, they are going to be just in the right run because George is in the left run over here, so I will need to put some hay in here for George, and we'll have to check his water trough down there while Gavin's taking care of Manure, just to make sure that he has everything he needs for the day. I like this run because he has the opportunity to get to know both pastures, the middle field and the big field, through the safety of the fence. And if anybody gets a little too rowdy, there's the electric wire to keep them from getting crazy. And you can ask my dad, it definitely works. All right, so we finished checking up out of the horses. All the straps are hooked. Only a few had some straps hanging. I MTG'd the legs of Gavin, and Samson's owner is here, so she's gonna take care of that, as well as Roni's, Williams, and Duke's owner is here, so she's taking care of her 3. So that means that we're pretty much ready to turn the horses out. We'll be starting with George once Gavin wraps up. He's on the last wagon as we speak. I'll tell you what, guys, it is so humid out today. It is ridiculous, but the fall color looks particularly spectacular, as well as the fog. And so I'm thinking it actually might make a beautiful time lapse. I could be right, I could be wrong. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna set it up early so that it actually can really go for a while, and hopefully we'll get some good shots. feeding is done, we're gonna move on to the next thing in the list. So you guys remember me talking in the most recent video about how this stall, and you know that this stall was the donkey stall. And it's disgusting. The horse that was in here before the donkeys licked the walls a lot, and so there is old grain with saliva on all of the wood. And the donkeys itched their butts on the wall, so there's a lot of donkey fecal matter all along the wood here. And it's also just old boards, so there's just years of dirt, manure, urine, and grime on all these boards. So we're gonna see how good this pressure washer works at cleaning off this stall. We've seen how good it does on the aisleways, and we've seen how good it does on George's stall. So I have a feeling that it's gonna work really good on this stall, but time will tell. And you might be thinking, Joel, I thought you winterized the pressure washer. I did. However, it's super easy to unwinterize it. So we have it hooked back up. There is water running through it, and it is hooked up. I just have to make sure that I re-winterize it when I'm done cleaning that stall. The temperature today is in the mid-60s, so it's definitely warm enough for us to be doing this.
We were supposed to be digging potatoes today, but the potato digger isn't fixed yet. So, plus,
It's too wet outside.
so we have the extra time to do this today. It's looking like we're gonna dig potatoes on Thursday, which is awesome because potatoes.
Alrighty guys, it is time for lunch, but before we go, I just wanted to show you how things look. Yeah, that wall looks good. Really good. Wow, it's crazy the difference. This is gonna look like an entirely new stable. This is gonna be crazy. So it's gonna be on that awesome note that we're moving our way on over to lunch. For lunch today, we had hot dogs, which I'm currently not eating, and macaroni and cheese. Megan had some deli beans. There was a slice of pizza that was available. What did Gavin eat?
I had 2 hot dogs and mac and cheese. What did Tracy eat?
I had a hot dog and mac and cheese.
Spicy.
I'm back inside the stall. I got a lot of cleaning to get going on here and not as much time as I'd like to have, so I'm gonna get started. That was a major job, let me tell you. If you guys didn't notice, we also cleaned the aisleways right here. And the reason being, there was nowhere to put all the water that was in this stall. It ended up all piling over in this back right corner, and it was about 6 inches deep of water. So Gavin and I had to shovel all the water into the aisleway, as well as all the dirt and mud that was caked in the stall from the walls and the mats. So once all that dirt was here, we then pressure washed these mats and broomed it out to outside. So, do you guys want to see the finished results? Check out the new stall. So this is definitely ready for Poe now, and Poe won't be here for another month yet, so that's pretty crazy. But when he does get here, this stall is ready for him, so we're super happy about that. And it's feeding time. Can you believe it? It's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's time to start feeding for the afternoon. Do you guys want to spend some time with Gavin and the donkeys? You guys think George knows where to go? I'll let you know.
Let's feed the donkeys. We're gonna go in with them and feed them personally rather than from the window, just because I want to.
Let's go, Buster. It's time to eat. Ah! Come on, Rocky. Buster's blocking me. Excuse me, sir. We'll say this one's for Buster and this one's for Rocky. Hey, Buster.
Just in case you guys are wondering, George does not know where to go. He went into William's stall.
Close enough.
So we're gonna be taking these 2 round bales, taking the one on the right, and I'm putting that in the big field, and we're gonna be feeding that. And then the one on the left, we're taking and putting inside the barn, like I said this morning, so that we have that available for putting in the stalls for the horses in the barn. And Gavin's gonna be the cameraman. Alrighty guys, so me and Gavin's back are heading out. We're gonna go show you guys the progress on that new building that you saw this morning that we never were really able to show you. We thought while we had all the horses in, it'd be a good opportunity to head on down and show you guys how it's looking. I thought this is actually looking pretty snazzy. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's just a little bit more heavy duty than the last one, you know? They're not done. I'm told that they have some more work to do on the roof, if that wasn't already apparent. And they're also gonna be doing some work on the sides. Yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely. Just thought I'd share the progress with you guys. What do you think, Gavin? Do you like this one or 1.0 better?
I mean, 2.0 is nice and all, but like, just look at the classic. It's the original classic. You see, this one here, so solid, doesn't move at all. Yeah, I'm telling you, next windstorm, this one's coming down.
So, there's your update for today. I'll keep updating you guys as we're moving forward. Do you know how you can be updated on what's going on with this?
Subscribing.
That's exactly right, Gavin. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Home.
You want to get some ice cream with me, guys?
We got a lot done today. I am super happy with the progress on Poe's new stall. That's going to be awesome, and we're looking forward, like I said, to Poe coming here next month. So that's super great. We're out here with George, and it looks like George was rolling in the mud today. Huh, George? Hey, bud? He's doing well. He spends his nights in the lower arena and his days in the left run where Poncho's at. You happy we got George? As you guys can tell, George is pretty laid back. Alrighty guys, it's gonna be on that awesome note that's gonna be where we're drawing an end to the video for today. If you haven't,
like and subscribe and hit the notification bell and leave down in the comments below, what do you prefer between pancakes, waffles, and French toast?
Ooh, which one's your favorite?
I would say probably waffles.
Waffles? I'm pancakes. So that's awesome. Blueberry pancakes with some whipped cream.
Ooh, but chocolate chip pancakes probably go over normal waffles.
Ooh, so you're pancakes too.
I'm like mixed between pancakes and waffles.
Woohoo, this could be tricky. This could be tricky. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.